I just found out that I've been blabbering for 25 minutes straight and I didn't press the record button. How lovely. So, let's try this again, shall we? Hello, my darlings. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, in today's video, I'll be doing a book haul. As you guys will have seen recently, I have uploaded a no talking shopping vlog of me getting these books, and now I am showing you guys which books I got and the story behind each and every single pick, because there was a lot going on up here. So stick around if you're into that. Let's jump on this wagon. Okay, so let me show you just how many books exactly I got. Should I be able? Oh, this is heavy. Okay. Isn't this awkward? These are the books that I got. There's 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 in wait, 11 in total. And if you're willing to listen, I am willing to tell the story behind each and every single pick. So grab your coffee, your tea. It's a rainy day today, so, and we will get started. So the first book on my list, or on my heap this time, it's not digitally, I actually got physical copies, is Edge of Apocalypse and the End series by Tim Lahiher and Craig Parshall. I think this is a sci-fi book. It is a sci-fi book. It's end of the world, we are all going to die. It's a sci-fi book, and so I got it. I haven't read a sci-fi book before. I have tried to read a sci-fi book, but it was online, and I cannot read the sci-fi genre online for the life of me. I cannot concentrate. I need a physical copy of a book to read such a genre. Same with thriller, action, crime. I need a physical book to read those genres. And so when I saw this one, I was like, please give it to me. Interesting. Actually, I just realized now that this is the first time I am reading the synopsis, and it's nothing that I would have thought it was about. And so I didn't know this was it. So I am going to enjoy reading this because I can add it to my Bible study set thing. And that's it. End of the world, we're all about to die. The realistic version. I wish Hollywood could like produce more movies of end of the world, we're about to die. Because that's what got my butt from this house to the mall, to a cinema to go watch. But now, there are no end of the world, we are all about to die movies. And the last one was like what, Greenland? I remember Greenland, and yeah, that was it. And then even if it's not like the world we are all going to die type, but like Twisters, it's not Twister, it's Twister, the OG Twister, not the one they released last year. Also, they should really stop remaking movies, old movies. Leave them alone. I heard there was a remaking of Harry Potter. Don't even get me started. Leave them alone. Leave Twist. The OG is still the OG anyway. They could do like movies like Twister, like tornadoes, storms, Into the Eye of a Storm, something like that. Like, why? You're telling me nobody's creative juices are going off with all the things that are happening in the world. You're telling me you cannot write one script about people running away and the world ending, or a city coming to ruins. Yeah. And then you get the people who are like, oh no, shows or movies like that are all the same. Oh, so is every other genre. Action, horror, don't even get me started. Thriller, comedy, romance, action comedy. I'm tired of going to the cinema and only seeing the lineup being animation. Please don't do that. And also, this book, I got it for absolutely nothing. It was in the free section, hence marked red, and so I got it for free. Despite it saying 10 rand, it was free. The next book is Carol O'Connell, Judas Child, by, I believe this is the author's name, Richard North Patterson. The one thing that made me pick up this book was just this little quotation sentence, scarily good. And the picture, and it looks like it could be something small town crime related thriller type of vibes. Again, I love my thrillers physical copy, and so I was like, bet we're taking it. Also, the first sentence of the synopsis, it's 3 days before Christmas and 2 girls are missing. Okay, interesting. Tell me more. You see? And so I got it. I do expect this to be in third person. Books that are crime, action, thriller, sci-fi, I don't mind them being in third person. But if it's multiple POV and multiple third person POV, how dare you? I am not picking you up. I will not read you. I cannot concentrate with multiple POV. For the life of me, I need... yeah, anyway, that's it for this one. That's literally why I just picked it up. The cover, that one little sentence, and the first sentence of the synopsis. I didn't even read the rest. And it was also 10 rand. Bargain. It was a bargain. And so I got it. The next book, also a thriller, is The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. You don't know her, but she knows you. Creepy. I've been seeing the movie The Girl on the Train. I haven't watched it before, but I have been seeing it playing, and I was like, I need to watch this movie. I need to watch this movie. I need to watch it. It's been how many years now? Close to a decade, and I still haven't watched the movie. So it's like, you know what, we haven't watched the movie, why not read the book? Because I didn't even know it was a book until I googled it. So I was like, we'll get the book, and we did. We got the book, Girl on the Train. Can't wait to start reading it. Actually, I'm interested to know what's actually happening, because I don't even know what's happening. I saw a girl on TikTok like annotating for it, and she had like one tab that was like sus, that was written sus. I was like, oh, that's so funny. And there is going to be a lot of sus things happening in this book. So did I mention that this book was 10 rand? Girl on the Train was also 10 rand, so of course I got it. Again, physical copy thriller, it's a must get. Okay, and the next book, James Patterson. I love me some James Patterson. Listen here, the first book by James Patterson that I've ever read was 50/50, and I got this in my high school. It was, which grade was it? 11. It was post-COVID. It was grade 11, yeah. And I got 50/50, and it was my second crime book that I've read, and I did not regret it. I loved it so much, and I'm pretty sure 50/50 wasn't even the first book in the series. It was like maybe the second or the third. But he was still able to catch me up. That is what makes a good author a good author, okay? Even if you start, especially for these crime books, even if you start at a book that's like irrelevant in sequence, you will still not be lost. I was not lost when I read 50/50, and that's when I recognized it. James Patterson, he was my guy. Okay, and then James Patterson, it was also 10 rand. James Patterson, 10 rand. Unbelievable. So I was like, you know what, it's 10 rand and it's James Patterson, so I'm gonna get it. Also, the cover is giving Spy James Bond 007, and it literally says burying the past is one unforgivable crime. So there's crime in this as well. Interesting. What I suspect is some form of spying or journalism, like something crimey. Maybe it's a journalist trying to run away from what he shot at a crime scene or something like that. I don't even know. I didn't even read the synopsis, so I have no idea what this book is about. Some books I love going into them blind, and James Patterson books are one of those books that I love going into blind. James Patterson usually just collaborates with other authors, so most of these books will have an end with somebody else, but the main gist, Mr. James. 10 rand, bargain for money. Next book I got is Measuring Eternity, The Search for the Beginning of Time by Martin Gost. This is obviously a non-biblical approach to trying to search for the beginning of time, so I want to see how people who think in this way actually formulate their theories and their approaches, because it's quite interesting to me. I mean, they always hit a brick wall, but they will stand with their brick walls. And so I just want to know, like, what propels them, you know. I also got this for free because, frankly speaking, I will not be buying a philosophical book on my own, in my own pocket, unless it's a really nice one that I want. I got it for free and I was like, it's time to expand your horizon. You cannot call yourself a reader and not read things that are not within, and not try to read things that are also outside of your view and your way of thinking. So there will be a lot of annotating and saying wena waka going on in reading this book. So I'm actually quite excited to see how crazy and in disbelief I will be. But yeah, Measuring Eternity, The Search for the Beginning of Time. I know there's going to be an unbiblical approach to it because these are some of the scientists that I know that were non-believers. But yes, excited for that one. It was free. I wouldn't buy it if it wasn't. The next is it's a 6-book series, but I got the first 3 books in the series. It is the A House of Night novel series by PC and Kristen Cast. Is it Kristen Cast? Kristen Cast? Marked. I know some people in South Africa, grade 11, read Marked as one of their prescribed novel readings. I did not, which is why I have Marked with me. Instead, reread Tsotsi, which is by a local South African author, which is good. I like that they're promoting local authors and stuff in literature in schools. It's a must do. So those who read Marked, you probably never want to see this book ever again in your entire life. I haven't, so I want to see it. Also, I saw Marked a long time ago. I think it was in grade 6 when I was in my crazy paranormal reading phase, where I was reading any and all paranormal books that existed out there. I saw it in the website that I was using. I did not finish it because I cannot explain. Maybe I did and I just don't remember, because I was absorbing so many books back then that they all just blurred into one. Except for Twilight. Twilight, I've been rereading it, so it's stuck. So here's the Marked first book in 6-part series, and I'm excited to get into it. Younger me is actually quite excited. I am like bouncing. Before, this would take me like 2 weeks to finish reading. Now I can finish it in 4 if I'm not busy, 7 if I'm busy, 2 weeks if I'm really slow. Paranormal. Also, is it just me or the other genres in novels just disappearing? I think it's this TikTok trend thing where everybody's just writing romanticises. Don't get me wrong, they're okay, but I mean, what happened to my paranormals? My sci-fis? My dystopians? Oh, thank you. That's the one I'm looking for. My dystopians, my paranormals. Come on, guys. This reaches an author and you have any other book in paranormal, dystopian, release it, please. We really need more dystopian books. Also, those are the type of books that they will turn into movies, and that will get me out of this house to go watch it at the cinema. But they don't do that anymore. So they were 10 rand each, so that's 30 rand for the first 3 books in the series. Back in the day, somebody probably paid like 200 rand or something for just the 3 of them. 400, 500. Books are expensive, 600. So I'm grateful that I got them for 30 rand. The next book is by Stephanie Meyer and it's called The Host. Now, Stephanie, I love the Twilight series so much. It's a saga. I love the Twilight saga so much that I wanted to read more of Stephanie Meyer's work, but she is not writing anymore. I don't know if she's retired. I don't know what's happening. So the next best thing that I found was The Host. Apparently there's a show about The Host. I found out literally last year going through TikTok because there was this like video of this girl with the glowing eyes and the plot sounded familiar. I was like, wait a minute, that sounds familiar. it was The Host. I haven't read or watched The Host. I know it's familiar because I've tried reading it once. I think I stopped at the first page. Yeah, the first page, not even the first chapter, the first page. And it wasn't a physical book back then, it was online, and so I couldn't concentrate, and so I put it down. So now I got a physical copy, and now I'm going to concentrate, and I'm excited for it. I know it has something to do with like aliens and what do you call this, aliens and hosting, what can I say? But yeah, that's The Host. I got it for 10 rand, a duck book for 10 rand. That's a bargain to me, okay? I'm excited. Honestly, I don't know if this is even second hand, third hand, or fourth hand. I don't care, as long as if I have it. So physical copy. It's also quite heavy. So when I move, where am I gonna take these books? They're so heavy. The next book is Sarafina by Rachel Huntman. I read Sarafina before, a long time ago. I think it was in grade 6. I read Sarafina in grade 6, and the first time I read it, it was a physical copy. I got it from the library. It was back when I was in my new adult reading phase, I guess, because it wasn't just fantasy books back then. It was a lot of genres. And I picked it up and I loved it so much. And so I'm really excited to read it again as an adult. I did not get into reading the second book. It's blue and it has scale in the title, because I think it's in third person or it's in multiple POV. I don't do multiple POV, or it's in dual POV. I just wanted first person. So I am more open-minded as an adult. It just takes a lot more energy, and I will see if I can read the entire book series, because I don't know where Sarafina ends up. Also, Sarafina was not 10 rand. I don't know how much it was. How much was it? I didn't get it for the price that was written inside, because the price written inside is 129 rand. What is it? Yeah, I think I got it for half of the price because I was paying in cash. So I got Sarafina for like, maybe, was it 70 rand, 70, 60 rand, 70, 60 rand? Yeah, couldn't have been 80 rand. But yeah, Sarafina, really excited to get into it. Currently my sister's reading it. She's reading it. The next book, I think it's the last one, is The Shack by William P. Young. Now, The Shack, I have seen the movie twice. First time I watched it, I was really young. Still wrecked me because I understood what it was talking about. Second time I watched it, I was in my teens. Wrecked me again. And this is going to be my third time encountering this story and this world. It teaches so much that I didn't even know there was a book for it. But now I can annotate and use it in my Bible study. And so I'm actually quite happy about that I can use it in my Bible study. I got it for free. I got The Shack for free. It was in the free section. I was like, come on, I need to be more interactive in my Bible study. And so I got the novel The Shack to help me in the study of forgiveness and any other themes that are being explored in this book. Are they scriptures? No, they aren't. So I'll use it in conjunction with my Bible as like I read and stuff. My mom is currently reading this one right now, so it's not in my possession currently, but I will get to it sometime in the future. That's it for today's video. Thank you guys for listening to my rambling. It was a lot. There was a lot of thought that went behind the selecting of these books. If I could, I would have bought more, but yeah, my mom was already looking at me with a side eye because I was even holding, the shopping baskets. They had one of those, so these books were in the shopping basket, and it was full and it was heavy. So yeah, this is it for now. I'm planning on going back and hopefully I'll find the books I was looking for. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I love you all. See you in the next one.